Would you like a table today? No, I'm gonna eat on the floor. Are you buying all these items today? No, I'm stealing them. I just wanted to show you first. Are you doing your homework? No, I'm writing a letter to SpongeBob. Why is your brother crying? Oh, he's just sad because he can't watch his favorite shows on Netflix. Does he like SpongeBob? Yeah, that's literally his favorite show. Well, if you switch to Canada's Netflix, he could watch it. Really? Can you show me? All you have to do is press the button on my profile, then press NordVPN and download it. Once you open the app, connect to Canada, and now we can watch any show that's on Canada's Netflix, including SpongeBob. Wow, thank you so much. Jesse, look! What's wrong?
My crush won't text me back.
Let me see what you sent her. Hey girl, every time I see you, I smell your hair. I think I know why she's not responding.
Really? Why?
Well, she probably gets lots of messages from boys, so you need to do something to stick out.
And how do I do that?
Download Font Key by pressing the link on Luke's TikTok profile.
Okay, now what?
Now use one of the cool fonts to send her a message.
Okay. She didn't answer.
Give her a few minutes, jeez. Honey, look what I got for our son. You got him a phone? Just wait, let me get out my camera. But I got this for our son. I know, I just want to record you giving it to him. I don't think you understand. I got this for our son. Can I borrow your car? For what? What do you think? To go somewhere? No! To drive it off a cliff! Did you just yawn? No! I'm eating air! Oh, you're still awake? No! I'm sleeping with my eyes open! The people who won the food lottery, part 11. This person found 2 fruit by the foots in one package. This person got a bun from McDonald's covered in seeds. This person got 9 pieces of cereal stuck together to make one big square. This person got an extra hot dog. And before I tell you the craziest one about this goldfish, I found this app that reads the lines on your palm and tells you what it means. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person got a goldfish 3 times the size. Actors that can't stand their movies. Daniel Radcliffe in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. The actor grew up on movie sets because of the 8 Harry Potters through 10 years. But he said he hates the 6th movie because his acting was awful. George Clooney in Batman and Robin. In 1997, Batman and Robin was so unsuccessful that no one made another Batman movie for 8 years. George Clooney decided to apologize to people who watched it, and also Adam West, who played Batman in the 60s. Alec Guinness in Star Wars. He once called Star Wars fairy tale rubbish. He didn't consider Obi-Wan's role to be a serious work, and the dialogue of the character irritated him. 3 times animals took revenge on humans. A Russian hunter shot and wounded a Siberian tiger during his hunt. But the tiger didn't forget what had happened, and after a few hours found the place that he lived and waited for him. When he arrived, the tiger killed and ate him. A hunter shot a deer and thought it was dead, but the deer got up and attacked him with his antlers, resulting in 6 stitches to the head. In 2011, a group of hunters killed an elephant in India, but what they didn't expect is that the rest of the herd would take revenge. They destroyed 54 houses in the area, they hid during the day and destroyed everything around them at night. This kid has no friends. I have more friends than you. No, you don't. Your family doesn't count. But what you should do is download this app where you can join people's live streams and make new friends online. Just click the link on my profile, then press make new friends and download it. Thanks, I'll try it. Here's your baby, sir. Aw, thank you. Unfortunately, I have some bad news, though. Your wife didn't make it. Then give me the one my wife made. 5 places you should never swim. The boiling lake in Dominica is so dangerous that the magma underneath the surface makes the water so hot that you would be swimming in boiling water. Lake Karachay is one of the most toxic lakes on Earth, due to all the toxic waste that the Russian government introduced when toxic materials weren't as big of a problem. The Nile River is filled with crocodiles everywhere that could kill you, and if you manage to escape the crocodiles, you'll have snakes as a second problem. In the river and outside of it, you could probably find at least 15 venomous species. Jacob's Well is a lake located in Texas where you could dive really deep, but you have to be careful because there's caves below where people can get trapped. And lastly, Hanakape Beach has currents so strong that they even keep count of how many deaths there's been to scare people, and the number of people killed is 80.
I'm gonna ask him right now. Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
Can I go to Jesse's house?
Huh?
Can I go to Jesse's house?
Yeah, you can go. We're not doing anything today.
5 crazy jobs you didn't know exist. Ethical hackers are paid by companies to continuously hack their systems so they can identify and fix their weak points. Blimp drivers fly these around pulling ad banners, and to get this job you need your pilot's license. Private island caretakers showcase them to the world through social media to increase tourism. Food stylists can work for food magazines or even a food manufacturer on their packaging and advertising campaigns. Ice cream testers assess based on flavor, color, and texture, but also help with developing new ones. Do you have a girlfriend? Yep. Where's she from? The sea. What's sea? My fantasy.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I got you an iPhone.
What? You got me a phone? How did you... Where did you get the money to afford this?
The same place as last year. Your wallet.
Here's 5 things that feel illegal but actually aren't. Number 1, calling in sick when you're actually sick. Number 2, leaving a store without buying anything. Number 3, leaving class when the bell rings and not when the teacher dismisses you. Number 4, having your meal returned because they didn't bring you what you asked for. And number 5, asking a salesperson about an item then not buying it. Here's 3 survival tips that could one day save your life. Starting a fire with almost no resources. All you need is batteries and foil, like a bubblegum wrapper. Just put the foil at the end of the batteries and it will start to heat up and burn. Then once you get a flame, you could use things like Doritos to have a mini fire. Sending an emergency signal. Now that you know how to make a fire, you need a lot of smoke. To produce that, you could use fresh pine and spruce leaves, wet leaves from any other trees, or rubber materials. Another way to send a signal is by using something reflective, like a mirror, CD, metal, and even jewelry. Emergency number. A really handy thing to know is that most cell phones will dial your local emergency number even if you have no SIM card and no service. Okay class, today we're gonna play a game where you remove the 3rd letter from your name. Geez, all of a sudden, I'm in a really good mood.
There's a snake in my boots.
Dad, can you transfer me money for lunch, please?
I'm Batman.
Is that me? Luke, how do you spell crocodile?
Krokdal.
No, that's wrong.
Well, maybe it's wrong, but you asked how I spell it.
How'd you afford those AirPods? I have a job. No, you're just rich. Jealousy's a disease. Get well soon. Police, there's a bunch of people following me. Don't worry, I'm coming to save you. Where are you? On Instagram.
Last time.
It's Luke Davidson. He just hit 10 million followers today. 10 million? Yeah. It was just a dream. Good morning, Luke. I just wanted to congratulate you on 10 million followers. Huh?
Today.
Are you serious? A dream inside of a dream? Good morning, Luke. What? Are you coming to congratulate me on 10 million followers? No. So it was just a dream. I was coming to congratulate you on 10.1 million! What? I want you to marry a girl of my choice. No, Dad. The girl is Bill Gates' daughter. Okay, then. I want your daughter to marry my son. No. My son is the CEO of World Bank. Okay, then. Make my son the CEO. No. He's the son-in-law of Bill Gates. Okay, then. What is it, doctor? I have bad news and really bad news. Well, let me hear it. The bad news is I got your test results and you have 24 hours to live. Then what's the really bad news? I forgot to tell you yesterday. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Wrong, it's tea. Bad habits that are actually good for you. Sleeping in. Waking up when your body tells you to wake up rather than your alarm keeps your metabolism up, which means you could eat more food without gaining weight. And people who undersleep are more likely to eat larger portions of junk food. Complaining. Always looking at the bright side of life won't necessarily make you a happier person, but being realistic about the good and bad parts of your life has shown to be better for your mental health. Being messy. People who are messy tend to be more creative and they found to be 36% more efficient than people who are neat. Dust mites have a hard time living in messy conditions like an unmade bed, so it can also be a good thing for people with allergies.
Is everything okay?
I had a really scary dream, and now my stomach hurts.
What was it about?
It was about me eating a really large marshmallow.
A large marshmallow? Luke, where's your pillow?
Here's your apple, have a nice day. Thanks, you too. Are you gonna eat that? No! I'm gonna throw it at someone. You go left, I'll flank him on the right. Are you playing video games? No! I'm flying a kite! Mom, I have to pee. Okay, should I pull over? No! I'll just pee my pants. Okay, double click on my computer. I can't see your computer. No, click on my computer on your computer. How can I click on your computer from my computer? Listen, there's an icon named My Computer on your computer. Double click on it. What the heck is your computer doing on my computer? Double click on your computer. Which icon do I have to click? My computer. Then tell me where your house is and I'll come there and click on it! Ah!
Alright, sir, I got your x-ray back.
Uh-oh. The way you're speaking about it doesn't sound very good.
It's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Really? What is it?
Skeletons.
I wish I looked like you. You just need to exercise. Shut up, you were born skinny. If you ran like your mouth, you would be too. What are you doing? I'm playing Monopoly. Why? I'm trying to get the get out of jail free card. Honey, I love you so much. Aw, I love you too. One day, I'm gonna make you mine.
And I can't wait for that day to happen.
Remember a few years ago? I told you we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
I just met the woman of my dreams. What should I do? Send her some flowers and on the card invite her over for a home-cooked meal. That's genius, thank you. I wonder how his meal went. Well, that was a terrible idea. Didn't she come to your house? She did, but she refused to cook.
Luke, have you seen my glasses anywhere? You broke them! Give them back to me!
I'm sorry, Dad. It was an accident. I swear.
It's okay. I'm not mad.
Really?
No, you just need to be more careful next time, okay?
Yes, I will.
Come here. Never touch my stuff again!
Mom, I'm going to the pool. To go swimming? No, to drink it. I brought home food. Is that McDonald's? No, it's KFC. Are you in the bathroom? No, I'm in Alaska. Would you rather have $30 million or 30 million loyal friends? Easy, 30 million loyal friends. Really? Why? Because I can just ask them all to give me $1 each, and since they're loyal, they'll give it to me. Oh, I never thought about that. Then I can run for president and boom, I'll already have 30 million votes. Jeez, that's smart. Then I can start a business like an ice cream shop and I'll already have 30 million loyal customers. Wow, you've really thought this through, haven't you? Then I could charge them $3 a scoop and tell all of them to buy 1 scoop a day, so that's $90 million a day. Why are you praying in my class? My mom told me I should pray before sleeping.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to give me your phone number.
Actually, never mind. I choose truth.
Okay then. What is your phone number?
Name 5 animals that live in water. Frog. Very good. Now name the other 4 animals. His mother, his father, his sister, and his brother. You're so ugly. Really? Yeah. Good. I was trying to look like you today.
Dad?
What? You're supposed to be sleeping. You have school tomorrow.
I can't fall asleep. There's something in my closet.
What do you mean? Of course there's stuff in your closet. That's what it's meant for.
No, I mean something big, giant, ugly, hairy, and scary.
Fine. Let me check.
You're a Gemini or a Leo.
Aquarius.
No way, I'm an Aquarius. When's your birthday? When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Aquariuses are weird. Are you okay? By any chance is your birthday January 25th?
28. 5 people who won the food lottery. This person got a massive fry the same size as the bag. This person got a strawberry the size of their palm. This person found a smaller grape in the grape that they were eating. This person got 4 chips linked together. Now before I tell you the craziest one about this Sour Patch Kid, I found this app that lets you prank your friends and family by changing their text messages. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person found the King Sour Patch Kid. Hey police, there's 81 people following me. Don't worry, I'm coming to protect you. Where are you? On Instagram. Teacher, can I borrow an eraser, please? Why do you need one? Why do you think? To erase something? No! To throw it at Jimmy! Are you cold? No! I'm trying on my Halloween costume. Mom, can we go to the mall today? Why, do you want to go shopping? No! I want to go sit in the parking lot. 3 places you're not allowed to visit. In Atlanta, Georgia, they made this vault to hide their recipe for Coca-Cola. And legend has it that only 2 or 3 employees actually know the ingredients. The people who live on North Sentinel Island are known for firing flaming arrows and throwing rocks at tourists. So the government decided it's off limits. This vault in Norway holds thousands of seeds for every plant on Earth, which could restore the Earth if there was ever a disaster that wiped out all of our natural resources. Times The Simpsons predicted the future. In a 2012 episode, Lady Gaga performed for the town hanging in midair. 5 years later, she flew off the Houston Energy Stadium roof in real life to perform for the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2008, they showed Homer trying to vote for Barack Obama in the election, but the machine kept changing his vote. 4 years later, a voting machine in Pennsylvania was removed because it kept changing people's votes from Barack Obama to his rival Mitt Romney. Before I tell you the craziest one about Apple, I found this app that gives you a bunch of new fonts. Just press this button on my profile if you want to get it. Finally, in 1994, a school bully wrote "Beat Up Martin" on his Apple Newton, which was a product before the iPhone was made, but it got translated to "Eat Up Martha." A few years later, when making the iPhone keyboard, they added the autocorrect feature, and said it was inspired by this episode of The Simpsons. Tell me the name of this bird by looking at its legs. I don't know. You failed. What's your name? Look at my legs and you'll know. I heard we're going to Mexico next week. Is that true? That's what your father and I were thinking. Should I book the plane tickets? No! Let's just walk there. Are you packing for the trip? No! I'm robbing myself. Are you reading that book? No! I'm counting the letters in it. Are you sweeping the floor? No! I'm tickling it. Do you like Star Wars? Yeah, kind of. Why? Because Yoda went for me. What is Mio? You've never had Mio before? No. What does it do? You squeeze it in your water to enhance it. Oh. Well, I don't even like drinking water. I find it boring. Well, then you should buy this. It would be perfect for you because Mio levels up your water with a bold flavor. Alright, here goes nothing. Whoa, where am I?
You're on the Mio Island. Fortune flavors the bold in Fortnite Creative.
Awesome. What can I do here?
The question is, what can't you do here? To start with, why don't you head over to Fruit Shoots and try out the water slides?
Water slides? Son, you have to work 5 times as hard as you did last year to get a good mark on the exam. But Dad, what? 0 times 5 equals 0. Mom, can you help me with this crossword? The clue is overworked mailman. Sure, how many letters? I'm guessing too many. What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Luke Davidson. Luke! Oh, are you making a video? No! I'm talking to the wall. Hey Luke, are you talking to me? No! I'm talking to the ghost. Did you just slap me? No! I gave your face a high five. Your husband just woke up from surgery. You could come see him now. Okay, thank you. But just to let you know, he's still on anesthetics. Hey, sweetie, how are you? You're so beautiful. Aww. You're so cute. What happened to me being beautiful? Drugs are wearing off. Hello? Who is that? Your girlfriend? No, it's yours. 5 people who won the food lottery, part 6. This person found a potato chip the same size as the bag. This person found a giant chip in their ice cream. This person found an extra large egg. This person's ice cream sandwich came with another half. And this person's pepper had peppers growing inside of it. Here's 5 everyday things that you didn't know the purpose of. The number 57 on Heinz ketchup bottles. According to Heinz, only 11% of people know that it has nothing to do with the product label. It's actually a sweet spot to tap on to get the sauce onto your plate. Childproof bottle caps. Everyone knows plastic medicine bottles come with childproof caps. But if there's no children around, you could flip the cap upside down and it's no longer childproof. The arrow next to the fuel tank. The arrow actually points to which side of the vehicle the fuel tank's on, which is really handy if you're renting a vehicle. The little slot at the end of tape measures. The slot can be held on nails when you're measuring, so you don't need anyone else to hold it. The ridge is on the F and J keys. These are there so your index fingers can locate other keys with muscle memory, making it easier to type.
Mom, why did you never tell me that I was adopted? What are you talking about? You're not adopted. Well, today in class we did a DNA test, and I matched with some random people that I've never even met before. What? No, that's not right. Honey, you tell him. Tell him what? He's not our biological son. What? What do you mean? Remember our first few nights in the hospital when our baby wouldn't stop crying? Yeah, and I told you to change him. Yeah, and I did.
I'm gonna show you how you can keep using TikTok even if it gets banned. First, you're gonna wanna click the link on my profile, then press TikTok hack and download the app. Since it's only getting banned in America, once you open the app, you're gonna wanna change your location to somewhere that still has it, like Canada. It'll connect to a Canadian server and TikTok will think you're from Canada, so you'll still be able to use it. So if I were you, I would download this app just in case TikTok gets banned in 3 days on September 15th so you can still watch your favorite creators.
Unfortunately, I have some bad news. You only have until 2050 to live. Oh, that's like 30 years. That's enough time to travel the world, get married, and have a family.
Here's 5 world records you didn't know existed. The most toothpicks in a beard. It took Joel 3 hours and 13 minutes to put 3,500 toothpicks in his beard. The longest hair on a teenager, which is 5 feet and 7 inches. The longest hula hoop spun, which is just over 17 feet in diameter. The tallest hat, which is 15 feet and 9 inches. And finally, the largest table tennis bat, which is over 11 feet tall and 6 feet long. Crazy lies you were told as a child. Lie number 1, sitting too close to a TV will make you go blind. The truth is that watching TV too close won't cause any physical damage to your eyes, but watching TV without blinking will give you eye strains, and watching it in the dark can give you headaches. Lie number 2, cracking your joints will lead to arthritis. The popping noise you hear is the release of gas due to the sudden change of joint position. Lie number 3, people swallow 8 spiders a year while they sleep. Spiders are actually too scared to approach you when you're sleeping. Even though you're not moving, they can still hear you breathing.
Luke, what's the most common sentence used in school?
I don't know.
That is correct! Animals you should never touch. The sting of the bullet is so painful that it could cause nausea, vomiting, and even heart problems. People who have gotten stung by this ant say the same is similar to if you got shot by a bullet. The catmoth caterpillar looks really friendly, but I would recommend that you don't touch it, because through their hairs they release a poison that can cause vomiting, weakness, and shivering. The Japanese giant hornet is so dangerous that if you touch it, it could kill you. The venom from the stinger can destroy human tissues, to the point where it makes you walk with difficulty. Another highly venomous animal is the blue-ringed octopus. If you see one of these, get away quickly, because even though they're small, its venom can result in nausea, respiratory and heart problems, or even death if you don't treat it within a few minutes. And finally, the box jellyfish has been called the most venomous creature in the world. Its venom kills so fast that there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, how are you doing? I'm good, how are you? Good, how are you? Do you know the answer to question 3? What? Do you know the answer to question 3? What? Do you know the answer to question 3? Oh! Babe, tell me the news. We're having a baby boy. That's amazing, but we have to call him Luke. Aw, like your grandpa that's always been there for you? No, like Star Wars, so I could say, Luke, I am your father.
Put your hand in mine.
It's the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. Yeah, how could you even come to school wearing that? Merry Christmas, little cousin.
For me?
It's my limited edition stitched hoodie that's only available for the next 10 days.
Thank you so much. I love this.
I wonder what that kid's gonna be wearing today. That hoodie is so sick. Where did you get it? You can get it from the button on Luke's TikTok profile. Hey ladies, how's it going? Ooh, I like your car. Can I see the inside? Yeah, go ahead. Ah, you don't even have Govee LED car lights? What? Do you know what Govee LED car lights are? Of course, everyone's been talking about them. You don't have any? No? Here, I have an extra. Hey ladies, how's it going? Not you again. Wait, are those Govee LED car lights? Yep. Here's my number, call me. My brother's in jail for something he didn't do. What didn't he do? He didn't run fast enough. This is gonna be your homework for tonight. This is our homework? No! It's food for your dog. Are you gonna buy that? No! I'm just giving it a ride. Hey, do you need any help? No! I'm just waving my hands in the air for no reason. Okay, have a nice day. How's it going, loser? What do you want? To tell you that you were adopted. At least I would want it. Doctor, I want some vitamins for my baby. Okay, vitamin A, B, or C. Any will work. He doesn't know the alphabet yet. I've been making YouTube videos for a year and I still have 0 subscribers. Well, maybe it's time for an upgrade. What do you mean? Do you have any cool lights in the background of your videos? No? Here, consider this an early birthday present from me. Thank you! My friend got me these Govi wall lights for my birthday, so they're gonna be in the background of the videos from now on, so I hope you guys like them. Thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers. Ever since I was a little kid, I've wanted one of these, so thank you guys so much. We hit 1 million subscribers. Thank you guys so much for making my dreams come true. Thank you for watching my videos, subscribing to me, and letting me be able to do this for a living. It means the world. I told him he just needed an upgrade. Say sorry to your brother. No. Apologize right now. You should apologize to me for having to look at your face. Look what I brought home. Is that for us? No! It's for the neighbors. Is this your homework? No! It's my job application. Is that a $10 bill? No! It's $1 million! Whoever answers my question can go home. Who threw this pencil? Me, and now I'm going home.
Why didn't you show up to dinner last night? I'm sorry that I couldn't make it. And that's why I cheated on you and went with someone else. Wow, I was at a funeral. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Who died? My feelings for you.
5 emojis that you've been using wrong. Lots of people think this emoji symbolizes praying, but it's actually a high five. When you first look at this, it looks like a kiss, but it's actually a whistle. The right-facing fist doesn't mean to punch, but is a sign of respect. This emoji is usually used to get people to read what's underneath it, but also symbolizes being under the weather or feeling down. This isn't just a pink ribbon, it's actually the symbol for fighting cancer. 5 people who won the food lottery, part 12. This person got a banana the size of their forearm. This person got a lemon way bigger than their hand. This person found a pearl in the oyster that they were eating. This person grew a carrot that looks like a hand. Now before I tell you the craziest one about this gummy bear, I found this app that boosts your Snapchat and makes it look like this. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person found a wizard in their pack of gummy bears.
Hi sir, how can I help you today? I purchased this the other day, but I kind of need the money, so I'd like to return it. I totally understand. Do you have the receipt? Unfortunately, I thought I was going to keep it, so I threw it out. Oh, well then I can't give you a refund. I need the receipt. But it's brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm sorry, sir. It doesn't matter unless you give me the receipt. Come on, man, please? If you want, you can try client services on the 2nd floor. Fine. Can I at least get a bag? Yes, of course. Here you go. Thank you.
Yeah, drinking dope turned me to.
How long did you work during your last job? Around 30 years. And how old are you? I'm 20 years old. You're 20 years old and you have 30 years of experience? How is that possible? Overtime. You have the job. April Fool pranks that went way too far. The sales assistant at a store called her boss and told him that the store was being robbed and she was being threatened. Within a few minutes, police cars and helicopters surrounded the store. When she said it was an April Fool's prank, she was arrested and fired from her job. A lady was arrested after calling her daughter and saying she was shot at her home. The daughter called the police, but when 20 police officers arrived, they realized that no one was there and it was just a bad joke. On a radio station in England, the DJ decided to make a joke saying from the cliffs of Beachy Head, a ship very similar to the Titanic could be seen. Tons of people went to the cliff, causing a lot of traffic. A few days later, due to the traffic, a crack opened up the ground and it fell into the sea.
Honey, are you almost ready to go? We're gonna be late for our dinner reservation. Almost. I just need to put on some makeup. You don't need makeup. Aww, that's so nice of you to say. You need plastic surgery.
That bully stole my girlfriend's number. Really? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. The idiot's sending romantic messages to his sister. He always wears that ugly shirt. My back's not a voicemail. Say it to my face. I'm so sorry. 5 people who won the food lottery. This pack usually comes with 12 cookies, but they got 2 extra. This person got 3 pizzas instead of 2. A lemon the size of a watermelon grew on this person's tree. This person got 3 Pop-Tarts in a pack of 2. And this person got an avocado without the seed. 3 things Disneyland doesn't want you to know. For a long time, there's been a rumor that some of the bones on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride are from real human skeletons. In 2014, a writer asked an employee about the rumor as he was getting off the ride, and she said the skeleton sitting above the bed in the treasure room contains a real human skull. Underneath Disneyland, there's a massive system of underground tunnels. One of the purposes for the tunnels is to keep the magic alive by hiding the characters when they're not supposed to be seen. Emergency vehicles also use the tunnels to get to their patient while trying to be unseen by the public so they don't kill the vibe. Disneyland strategically releases a vanilla scent through smellitizers which look like speakers. They do this because the scent is proven to calm people down, and it also makes them hungry so they'll spend more money on food. At the main entrance, they use the smell of popcorn. The Haunted Mansion is made to smell musty, and at the Pirates of the Caribbean, they release the scents of wet wood and sea salt. Here's 5 everyday things that you didn't know the purpose of. Number 1, the hole in pot handles. Most people use it to hang pots and pans, but it can also be used to hold spoons when you're cooking so you don't make a mess. Number 2, the groove on the bottom of mugs. The grooves are designed so when you place it upside down in the dishwasher, it allows water to flow out rather than spill all over your feet when you take it out. Number 3, the hole in pen caps. The hole is there to allow airflow so if someone swallows it, they won't choke. Number 4, pom-poms on beanies. This style was made for French sailors so they wouldn't hit their head on the ceilings of ships that were low. Number 5, the tiny buttons on jeans. These tiny buttons are called rivets and are placed in spots that are most likely to fall apart. Yes! Dad, loose no milk on the carpet! Hey, you want something to eat? Yeah, sure. Mom, my friend wants something to eat. Really? I told you to clean your room before your friend came over. Did you do it? I'm sorry, Mommy. Answer my question. Did you do it? No, I didn't. 5 things the Queen has never been able to do. The Queen isn't allowed to grow long nails. She also has to keep her hair neat, and if she wants to wear makeup, it must look natural. The Queen isn't allowed in public without a bodyguard. Each member of the family has up to 5 highly trained armed officers while they're out in public. The Queen can't choose who she wants to speak with at formal dinners. The rule is she must begin speaking with the person on her right, then switch to the person on her left. The Queen has never been allowed to sign her autograph. The whole royal family has been banned from signing autographs for fans in case their signature gets forged later on. And finally, one of the most strict rules is how she's allowed to sit. In particular, she isn't allowed to cross her legs. The Queen must keep her knees together while tilting her legs to the sides. Bro, never kiss a lady police officer, she'll say hands up. You're right, bro. Bro, never kiss a lady doctor, she'll say next please. Again, you're right, bro. But always kiss a lady teacher. Why, bro? Because she'll say repeat it 5 times. Is that all you're gonna eat? Yeah, I don't really like anything else here. Well, in that case, would you like 2 muffins? Really? Yeah, that would be amazing. Okay. 5 advertising tricks they don't want you to know. In commercials, they place cardboard in between each pancake to make them look better. And because syrup absorbs quickly, they use engine oil. Ice cream melts quickly under hot studio lights, so instead they use colored mashed potatoes. In commercials for milk, coffee, and beer, they add a liquid soap. It creates a stable foam that looks more appealing. Unlike whipped cream, shaving cream doesn't melt, so they use it on desserts in commercials and movies. Now before I tell you the craziest one, I found this addicting new shooter game. There's tons of weapons to collect, a bunch of different heroes to unlock, and insane boss fights. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, cereal quickly soaks into milk and sinks to the bottom. So they replace the milk with glue so the cereal stays on top and doesn't get soggy. Here's 5 things you didn't know about SpongeBob. There was a replica of the Krusty Krab built in Palestine. The original name for SpongeBob was SpongeBoy Ahoy, but SpongeBoy was copyrighted by a mop company. Tom Kenny, the voice actor for the anchovies, actually inhaled helium from a tank to do the voice. Carolyn Lawrence, the voice actor for Sandy, said she got lots of letters from prison and that was her biggest fan base. Barack Obama said his all-time favorite character is SpongeBob SquarePants because he watched the show with his daughters. Now, if you're from America or another country that doesn't have SpongeBob on Netflix, you could click the link in my profile and download the app, then open it and change your location to Canada, and now when you search it up, you could watch it. 5 photos you'll have to look at twice. At first it looks like there's a giant pigeon, but it's actually just sitting on a ledge and the person's walking in the distance. At first it looks like there's a human dog, but the dog's actually sitting beside its owner. At first this looks like some weird looking cat, but it's actually just 2 cats laying in the exact same position on each side. At first it looks like this fish has an arm, but the fish just got too close to the camera. And finally, it looks like this person has a small head, but it's just the head from the person in front of them. This is the best movie of the year. Keep on rolling your eyes. Maybe you'll find a brain back there. 3 celebrities who gave up fame to work normal jobs. Dylan and Cole Sprouse starred in the show The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. While Cole continued his acting career by going on the show Riverdale, Dylan stopped to open up his own brewery. Peter Ostrom played Charlie Bucket in Willy Wonka. But after that, he refused a 3-movie deal. As he got older, he became a veterinarian and specializes in farm animals. Hayden Christensen was known for playing Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. But in 2007, he moved to Canada and bought a farm. With his passion for design, he also started his own clothing company in 2013. 3 animals that saved human lives. One day at 4 in the morning, this parrot started squawking. Not because it was hungry, but because the laundry room was on fire. The loud noises from the parrot woke up its owners, then they ran outside and called the fire department. If it weren't for the parrot, their whole house could have been destroyed, and even worse yet, they could have been hurt badly. One winter night in Russia, someone heard a cat meowing outside their apartment, so they went to go and see it. When they got there, they realized it wasn't the cat making noises, it was actually a baby crying. If it weren't for the cat keeping the baby warm, it might not have survived in the cold. A 5-year-old named Amber Mason and her family traveled to Thailand for a vacation. While they were there, Amber became friends with a 4-year-old elephant. One morning when they were strolling the beach, an unexpected tsunami hit. The elephant rushed to the water to get Amber and pulled her to shore where her mother was waiting. If it weren't for the elephant, she could have drowned. Cartoon houses that exist in real life. You can visit SpongeBob's house without having to dive into the sea. At the Nickelodeon Resort in Punta Cana, there's a very similar replica of the cartoon's house. And it even has a life-size version of Gary. The Flintstones house was also made in real life. It's located in California and costs $4 million. In Nevada, there's a life-size replica of the Simpsons house. To build a house with all the details from the cartoon, the production company 20th Century Fox spent $120,000. And they had the great idea to give it away in a competition. But in the end, the winner of the competition preferred $75,000 instead of the house. What's the difference between a piano, tuna, and a pot of glue? I'm not sure. You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna. What about the glue? I knew you'd get stuck there. My girlfriend left me. Didn't you tell her about your millionaire uncle? Yeah, I did. Now she's my aunt. Secret Service tactics that are insane. The president's main way of transportation is called the Beast. It's a Cadillac limousine with over 7 tons of armor which is 8 inches thick. It can defend against gunfire and explosives. But it never travels alone. In the line of vehicles, there's a black van that holds the counter-assault team. And in total, there's 12 vehicles that each cost over $1 million. When chefs are cooking food for the president, every single one of their movements is monitored by an agent to make sure they're not poisoning the food. When the president travels, chefs go with him to personally prepare his food. He doesn't eat any food that's gifted to him, and when he buys food at a restaurant, he doesn't actually eat it. It's usually just for a photo. The president gets lots of online threats. And even if it's just a joke, they investigate every single aspect of that person's life. Their neighbors, friends, and employees can all be interviewed. They do this to see how serious the threat is, then decide if they need to take action on the person or not. Martha, I'd like to ride in that plane. I know, Joe, but that plane ride costs $10, and $10 is $10. Martha, I'm 71 years old. If I don't ride in that plane this year, I may never have another chance. Joe, that plane ride costs $10, and $10 is $10. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you a ride in the plane, and if you stay quiet, it'll be free of charge. But if you say just one word, it'll be $10. Deal. Man, oh man, I did everything I could think of to get you guys to yell, but you didn't. Well, I was gonna say something when Martha fell out. But $10 is $10. 5 times actors weren't acting. In this scene of Stranger Things when Eleven was fighting possessed Billy, she was so exhausted from filming that she broke character and fell back into Michael's arms. You can even see him look at the producers because he wasn't expecting it. In this episode of Riverdale when Archie rescued Cheryl from the lake, even though he was punching a mat on the ice, he actually broke his hand from hitting so hard. In the movie Bird Box, the actor Sandra Bullock was blindfolded the whole time and she actually couldn't see. So in scenes when she was stumbling around, it was actually real and not acting. In the movie Maleficent, they couldn't find any kids that weren't scared of her, so they ended up using her own child. Her daughter wasn't acting, she was just trying to get her mom's attention. In this episode of Friends, David Schwimmer pranked Jennifer Aniston by pretending to fall down the stairs. She didn't know this was happening, so she actually got scared. You have beautiful eyes. Thank you. You have a beautiful face. I know. You're lucky to be born with good looks. I know, okay? And then there's me. I was born a liar.
Luke, I have a riddle for you. What has to be broken before you can use it?
What has to be broken before you use it? A glow stick.
Nope.
Yes, before you use a glow stick, you have to break it, or else it won't work.
That is true, but that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Your heart.
Before
you can use your heart, it has to be broken by someone first.
Nope, that's still not it.
I don't know, what is it?
The answer is an egg.
Athletes who were caught cheating. In 2012, it was confirmed that cyclist Lance Armstrong had used drugs throughout his career to enhance his performance. He received a lifetime ban and got his 7 Tour de France victories taken away. Tom Brady demanded that the balls being used in a game between the Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts were to be slightly inflated to gain an advantage. Although they won 45-7, Brady was fined $4 million and banned for 4 games. Ben Johnson cheated to win the 100-meter dash in the 1988 Olympics. A prohibited anabolic steroid was detected in his samples, for which he was banned for 2 years. A few years later, he tested positive again and was banned for life. Finally, in the 1986 World Cup, in a game between Argentina and England, Diego Maradona scored a goal with his hand, and the referee counted it despite the evidence.
I won't believe what I did during my 3-day stay in La Fortuna. The first day, we hopped on a bus to go on a safari float. We saw a bunch of animals like crocodiles, sloths, owls, toucans, and these monkeys that we went under, and they almost did their business on me. Sadly, they got a little bit on my shoe. In the afternoon, we went to La Fortuna waterfall and got to swim beside it. The waves were very strong, as you can see from me struggling to swim. The next day, we went horseback riding to the volcano. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any good clips while we were riding, but on the way back, we got to gallop at full speed, which was fun. In the afternoon, we walked through the forest to get to the hanging bridges. Then on the way back, we saw some spider monkeys. After that, we stopped at the natural hot springs until it got dark. On the last day, we went on 12 zip lines, and by the time we finished that and ate, it was almost dark outside, so we just explored the town for a bit, then went to the hot springs at our resort. I couldn't include everything in this video, like these scooters that we rented to get around town, and our meals, which was some of the best food I've ever tasted in my life. The next morning, we rented a car to go to our final stop of the trip. But before we left, we went to the rope swing, which was super fun.
Bro, I got 99 on my geography test. Really? But you know nothing about geography. I know lots. Then tell me, where's China? It's on page 21.
Hey, be careful. I just seen some idiot on the news driving the wrong way down the freeway. It's even worse than that. There's hundreds of them.
5 illegal things you've done before. Using a fake name online, whether it's for Instagram, an online game, or a survey. You could be charged for the federal crime of hacking, which is 5 to 20 years in prison. Watching movies on free websites. Unless it's a paid service like Netflix, most free websites won't have a license to the show or movie. Connecting to a public Wi-Fi. If you've connected to an unprotected Wi-Fi that isn't a restaurant, then it's illegal because you're using a service that someone else is paying for. Using social media when you're underage. To use apps like Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube, you legally have to be 13 or older. And for WhatsApp, you have to be 16 or older. Finally, sharing subscription passwords with friends. In 2016, a law was made that you need permission from the website before sharing your password or else it's illegal. Charlie, tell us about your makeup.
So I just tried a really natural look. I put on some eyeshadow.
Why'd you put the eyeshadow?
Just like to really enunciate my under eye bags.
Oh.
And then I just decided to add a bright lip to kind of draw some attention away from the fact that I haven't washed my hair.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Dr. Davidson. I hear you're not feeling very well. Yeah, for like the past week now, I've just been really lightheaded and dizzy. It looks like I'm gonna have to draw blood, if that's okay. Okay. And I'm done. Thank you for your patience. What do you think? I named him Mr. Vessel. Aww. Wait.
4 ways you've been secretly tricked by companies. In the list of ingredients on a product, manufacturers often use the scientific name of certain ingredients to confuse the customer. This way you don't quite understand if the ingredient is healthy or not. Limited time offers are a trick to create a sense of urgency so that you buy the product before the sale ends. But in reality, it's probably not a real offer or it may never end. Advertising agencies alter the photos of the products they're promoting in order to make them look more eye-catching. In most photos and commercials, they don't even use real food. They use glue for milk, car oil for syrup, and coffee bubbles are actually soap. Companies give a human character to an animal or object to get you to buy their product. It makes them look more adorable and it'll give you the confidence to buy it. Some examples are the Duracell bunny and the Fruit Loops toucan. Our principal's an idiot. Do you know who I am? No? I'm his daughter. Do you know who I am? No? Good. You literally have no friends. It's better for me. I don't have to deal with idiots like you. Hey Tina, I got you a drink. I can't open it. You're that weak. Give it to me. I'll open it for you.
Until I make you mine. Put your hand in mine.
5 people who won the food lottery. When this person cracked an egg, a smaller one came out of it. This person found that in their pack of Skittles. This person got blueberries the size of a quarter. This person got a Kinder Egg with 2 layers of chocolate. And this person found 5 peanuts in 1 shell. Hey, can I borrow your pen quickly? Yeah, sure. It doesn't work.
won't stop until
Yes, it does.
make you mine.
Oh, really? Can you try writing your number?
Make you mine. Put your hand in mine. You.
Finally, I get to go home and relax. You don't have to work today? Lucky. Oh, shoot. Do I? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to go in and check the schedule. Yes! I don't work until tomorrow. Now I can go home and watch a movie. Hi, Luke. Do you work today? Nope, not today. I wasn't sure though because I forgot to take a picture of the schedule. Oh, well have a good night. Thanks, you too. Oh wait, Luke? Yeah? Jeremy can't make it in for work tonight. Can you take his shift? I'm not marking your test. Why? Your writing is too ugly. Looks like my writing and your face have something in common. I changed my name on Instagram to No One. Why would you do that? So when I see a dumb post I could like it and it'll say no one liked this. Is that your girlfriend? No! I just like holding random people's hands for no reason. Is that your money? No! It's my dog's. We're almost out of gas. Should I pull into this gas station? No! Let's just keep driving till we run out. 5 dream signs you shouldn't ignore. Falling. This means you're overwhelmed and out of control in a situation in your life. Being chased. This means you're avoiding an issue or a person in real life. Flying. This means you're ready to take a bold decision in life. Lost. This means you feel out of place or you're going the wrong direction in life. And finally, being naked in public means you have the fear of being judged. Times Google Maps saved lives. One day Sander Kokler was on his way to work when an ex-employee named John Charles kidnapped him. He said their boss owed him money so he wanted to use Sander to set up a meeting with him. When John left the room, Sander used Google Maps to send his location to his boss. When his boss got his location, he called the police and drove there immediately. John was then arrested and sentenced to 8 years in prison. When Saru was 5 years old, he got on a runaway train in India which separated him from his family. He had to start a whole new life by himself and he searched for his family for 23 years. Since he was so young at the time, he couldn't remember where they lived. The only thing that he could remember is that his hometown was closed off by 2 bridges. When Google Maps came out, he used it to find the 2 bridges and he found them. He then traveled to his hometown and was reunited with his family. Creepy things found in the background of movies, part 1. In the movie Insidious, Renee looks into her new house and sees a boy dancing and shortly after he disappears. But did you know you can see the ghost before she even notices him? In this scene of her cleaning up the house, as soon as she puts her clothes in the basket, you can see the boy staring into the wall on the left. In this movie Toshu in the Door, this ghost called Seiki haunts the house throughout the movie. The ghost is showed in many scenes by crawling down the stairs and hiding under the beds. In this scene, the old man is getting fresh air outside the nursing home and playing peekaboo with no one. But when the camera cuts to the glass door, you can see the reflection of a boy playing peekaboo with him. Like, comment, and share for part 2. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, what is it? Is your name Google? No, why? Because you're everything I'm looking for. Facts you didn't know that could save your life. If your house ever smells like fish for no reason, 9 times out of 10 it's because there's an electrical fire. If you're in a foreign country and you need to call for help but you don't know the emergency number, call 112 and it'll automatically connect you to the nearest helpline. If a tornado looks like it's not moving, it's actually moving towards you. If you ever wake up to the smell of gas, don't turn on a light. A spark from the light switch could blow up your entire house. Lying flat on your back is the best way to survive a falling elevator. If your hair suddenly stands up, duck and cover because you're about to be struck by lightning. If you ever fall off the edge onto the tracks, don't try and crawl back up. There's a crawl space built to go underneath in case this happens. If a deer runs across the road, it's better to hit it than swerve into the ditch. But if it's a moose, then it's better to swerve into the ditch. Because hitting a moose is like hitting a brick wall. Even if you have no service, you can still dial 911. In an emergency, your phone will connect to the nearest tower. If you ever get kidnapped into the back of a vehicle, disconnect the brake light wire so the cops will pull them over, then kick on the door to let them know that you're there. Hey, get off the computer! You're supposed to be doing your homework.
But I am. I needed to do research for the assignment.
Okay, I'll let you continue then. Let me just check to see what he's been searching up. Naked mole rats? Turn off your computer right now!
What? Why?
You're supposed to be doing your homework, not searching up random things.
But mole rats are my favorite animal.
I don't care. If I come back in here again and you're still on there, you're grounded.
Hey son,
What?
you should download this secret app that I've been using.
What does it do?
It hides your search history. How do you think I've never got caught?
Caught doing what?
You know, playing video games at work. It also reduces the lag, so I have an advantage against the other players.
Oh,
Yeah, and you can get NordVPN by pressing the button on my profile.
And mind-blowing examples of the Mandela effect. The Monopoly Man never had a molecule on his eye. The monkey Curious George never had a tail. The end of Pikachu's tail was never black. Jiffy's peanut butter was never a thing, it's just Jif. One of C-3PO's legs is actually silver. Double stuffed Oreo cookies are spelled with one F. The word fruit in Fruit Loops was never spelled with two O's. The Flintstones is actually spelled with two T's. The Bernstein Bears is actually the Berenstain Bears. And finally, there's never been a hyphen in between the word Kit Kat. She made 2 fat jokes about me yesterday. That's a lie. Then why would she remember you making them? Because elephants never forget. 5 emojis that you've been using wrong, part 2. You may have seen this in comic books before where it means bam. But when texting, it means the person you're talking to has lost their temper or is out of control. Apart from meaning ban, the X emoji also symbolizes a kiss. This emoji is a Japanese ogre named Namahage, which drives away evil spirits. This emoji represents the mask of Tengu, which is a demon from the Japanese mythology. It's used to tell the person you're texting with that they're being arrogant. This emoji means no good. In Asian countries, it's often shortened to these 2 letters. There's something wrong with you. Something wrong with me? Yeah, you. The only thing wrong with me is that I'm talking to you.
Dad, can I tell you my dream?
Sure, son. What is it?
My dream is to one day own a Lamborghini.
That would be pretty sweet.
What's your dream?
Oh, my dreams were gone many years ago.
Really? How many years ago?
How old are you?
This video is sponsored by Nintendo of Canada.
Luke, you need to pack your bags for Christmas at Grandma and Grandpa's tomorrow.
Okay.
Why are you sad?
Because it's a long drive and I'll have nothing fun to do.
Okay, Luke, are you ready to do our Christmas Eve tradition and open one present?
Yes.
Okay, I've already picked one for you to open.
A Nintendo Switch?
I know how much you've been wanting a Nintendo Switch, and I figured it would be the perfect gift for you to open tonight. This way, you can play it in the vehicle tomorrow, and even while we're at Grandma and Grandpa's. Plus, I got you the 2 games that you were begging for, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 3, so we can play together, and you can play it with your friends.
Thank you so much, Mo. This is the best present ever.
Hey, what's wrong?
I just lost $60 on the ground and I can't find it.
You know what? Here's a $20 bill.
Really? Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hello? Guess what? I just gave $20 to a kid who was crying. Aww, that's so nice of you. Yeah, and I also found $60 on the ground. Your hair looks so bad. You have the entire year to be a jerk. Why don't you take today off? Yesterday I seen him at the mall and I was standing there like, are you on the phone? 1 second. No, I'm on the toilet. Are you leaving for school? No, I'm going to rob a bank. Are you lifting weights? No, I was gonna throw these at the TV. What? You better be lying. No, I'm telling the truth. I just changed my name on Instagram to no one. Really? Why? So when I see a dumb post, I can like it, and it'll say no one liked this. Hey, can you help me load this money into the truck? Yeah, sure. So why'd you need my help? Don't other people work here? Well, I'm not actually a bank attendant. I just needed someone to blame. 3 bizarre things found in pools. A lady was going down to the pool for a morning aerobics class when she seen a 5-foot crocodile in the pool. She phoned the rangers to come get it, and when they took it out, they noticed it had no markings on it, so it must have been a wild croc. In California, the police were chasing a car, but it was driving so crazy that they had to stop following it for safety reasons. The car was later found in someone's pool, but the driver was nowhere to be seen, so they think he ran away to avoid the charges. And lastly, one morning a family woke up to a hippo in their pool. The water went from crystal clear and clean to dark green and dirty. The father's a safari director, so he's used to seeing animals like that. They said the hippo stayed there for 10 days before it finally left. Wow, your house is amazing. Thank you. Wait a second. Where's your Govi Lyra lamp? What lamp? I'm leaving. I invited a girl to my house, but when she came inside, she got disgusted and left. Really? Do you have any clue why? No, she just said something about a lamp. Oh, did you not turn on your Govi Lyra lamp? My Govi Lyra lamp? I don't have a lamp. What? Here, take my extra, then put it on a romantic color and invite a girl over. Wow, your house is amazing. Thank you. Wait a second, where's your— Oh, and I almost forgot. Let me pull up the Gobi app on my phone and turn on the lamp.
Now should I put on the music mode? Oh, I know, she'll like the romantic scene.
So, what do you want to do? Dad, what's wrong? Is it true that an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, that's what they say. Well, give me an apple quick, cause I just broke the doctor's window. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Wait, can I please take a picture of that? Do that again. Oh my God. You're funny.
Every time I lay in bed, I get this terrible fear that there's something underneath. Wow, I've never heard of such a phobia. But like all phobias, it could be treated. It will likely take 20 sessions. Okay, how much is each session? Oh, it's just $80 a session, but trust me, it's well worth it. How come I didn't hear back from you? When I told my husband about the price, he thought he would save some money, so he cut the legs off my bed. No way, Addison Rae?
Okay.
If I could change the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I am so nervous, my hands are sweating.
Really? Am I that attractive? Where's the remote? For the TV? No, for the spaceship. Is that your water? No, it's my food. Are you brushing your teeth? No, I'm brushing the dog. Dad, what's an alcoholic? You see those 4 trees over there? An alcoholic would see 8. But Dad, there's only 2 trees.
Who is the most popular TikToker in your province? Today, we've got Manitoba. With nearly 3 million followers, Luke Davidson is going to take the #1 spot for Manitoba. He joined our live the other night, we chatted, he's a super cool guy, only 17 years old and really successful. Let me know what province you guys want to see next.
Let me copy your homework. Do it yourself. No, I'm not a nerd. Me neither. I'm just smarter than you. Crazy laws that only exist in North Korea. In 2013, North Korea's leader made a law that there would only be 28 hairstyles allowed. 18 for the woman and 10 for the men. But the most unfair part is that the leader's haircut isn't even on the list. You can't watch your favorite shows on TV. They have 3 channels to choose from that are controlled by the government. The only people who are allowed to own cars are state officials. It's estimated that 1 to 10 in 1,000 people can own one. You can't make an international call. In 2007, a man was shot in a stadium because he made a call outside of North Korea. If you live in North Korea, you're forced to stay there for the rest of your life. Finally, if you thought the last one was crazy, you're not allowed to have your own opinions that go against the leader's rules. You'll be sent away to an educational camp where they'll threaten and torture you until you learn to not have your own opinion. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Little Johnny, may I go to the bathroom? But I asked first! 5 people who won the food lottery, part 7. This person grew braided carrots in their garden. This person ordered a McDouble from McDonald's and got 3 patties instead of 2. This person got 4 Reese's peanut butter cups in a pack of 3. This person got a clump of cinnamon in their cereal, and this person got a giant clump of Flamin' Hot seasoning.
What comes once a year, twice in a month, 4 times in a week, and 6 times in a day? Do you know the answer?
I don't know.
Let's try this again.
Animals that are bigger than you thought. This is how big horses' lungs are. This is how big a giant leatherback sea turtle is compared to a human. Here's how big a giant African land snail is compared to a hand. Here's how big a blue whale's heart is compared to a human. Here's how big eagle's claws are compared to a hand. And here's how big a saltwater crocodile is. 3 people who beat the system. After this person's landlord said they couldn't paint the walls in their apartment, they decided to get paint strips and cover the walls. This person's teacher won't let them eat in class, so they filled an empty lip balm with cheese so they could sneak it in. This person was only allowed to have a 1-page cheat sheet, so they wrote a whole page of notes in red pen, then another page in blue pen. Then they brought 3D glasses to class, so when they looked through the red side they could see the red pen, and when they looked through the blue side they could see the blue pen. This restaurant looks cheap. Look, there's crumbs on the table. They didn't even wash it. That's disgusting. Let's just wipe off the crumbs and sit down. Hello, what can I get for you guys? I'll just have a coffee. Me too, and make sure the cup is clean. Okay, I'll be right back. Now, which one of you wanted the clean cup? Alright, see you guys. Are you leaving? No! I'm just saying goodbye, then walking outside to walk back in. Hey! Let go of my purse! No! No! Oh my gosh, did they just steal your purse? No! We're playing cops and robbers! Why are you crying? I failed my math test. You what? Are you disappointed in me? No! I'm proud of you. Come give me a hug.
Dad, can I tell you a riddle?
Fine, what is it?
What has 4 letters and sometimes has 9?
I don't think that's possible.
No, it's possible. What has 4 letters and sometimes has 9?
No, that's impossible.
You need to listen closer. What has 4 letters and sometimes has 9?
Oh, now get lost. I'm trying to read.
I'm wondering if I could get that bracelet for my girlfriend. Would you like your girlfriend's name engraved on it? Actually, can you put to my one and only love? Yeah, of course. How romantic of you. Not exactly romantic, but this way if we break up, I could use it again. I love you. I love you too, but as a friend. I said I love the letter U, not you. Babe, are you stealing from me again? What? No? First my heart, now my hoodies? What's next? My last name?